I arrived here in a Unifil area of responsibility the 24th of July 2014 when the war in Syria was ongoing and it was characterized, all the region was characterized by very heavy destabilization. So the major highlights, I think that in the 2 years I was responsible on leading this fantastic mission. UNIFIL as head of mission and force commander was to maintain the southern part of Lebanon, which is our area of responsibility, and our maritime area of responsibility, one of the most stable areas, not only in Lebanon, but in all the Middle East. The challenges were all the possible spillover from the situation in the region, all the spillover from the Syria conflict in terms of refugees, in terms of possible sleeping cells, and maintaining the integrity of the blue line when there was a strong tension between the parties. The solution was a little bit more complex, because we, in the south, we have two Lebanese armed forces brigade deployed there. And in order to maintain stability, we had to enforce the presence of a UNIFIL on the ground. So we passed from an average of 250 operational activities per day to an average of 400 and sometimes even 500 operational activities per day on the ground, in the air and at sea. It means that this might have disturbed the local population or disappointed the local population. It was not the case, because UNIFIL is made by military and civilians, and it is an integrated mission. So we found the right balance in carrying out military operations together in dealing with the local population through civil affairs activities, through CIMIC, civil military cooperation activities, but mainly with the dialogue, with the key leaders' engagements, trying to explain, with outreach operations, trying to explain to the local population that whatever has been done in the south, or whatever was done in the south for the last 2 years was just in order to maintain stability, and that was for the sake of the people living there, not for any other reason, and all was in full respect of the content of the 1701, UN Security Council Resolution 1701. I'm Italian, I come from the southern part of Italy, and when I joined the first time our area of responsibility, I was surprised, because I thought it was exactly the same environment that I left when I left Sicily to come here as a head of mission and force commander. Behavior of the local population, the way to approach to the problems, the way to solve the problems was exactly the same. And since the beginning, I used to say that the only difference between people living in my country, in the southern part of my country, and the Lebanon is only the language. So what are the relations with the local population, with the authorities, with institutions, in Lebanon in general and in the south? If it is possible to say more than outstanding, they are more than outstanding. But I want to focus on the relations, a relationship between UNIFIL and my personal relationship with the people of the south. And anytime I had the possibility to talk with them, I found friends, I found people understanding what was the position, my position as a head of mission and force commander, to maintain an area calm and stable. Operationally, I define the relationship with the local population my center of gravity. That means the element that, if exists, might lead to the success. If does not exist, for sure will lead to the complete disruption of the mission. So the link between UNIFIL members and local populations is the most important element that I recommend for the future leadership to take into consideration.